2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm your host, Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here, and so is the Big Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. And tonight, it'll be the Houston Rockets going up against the Memphis Grizzlies. And guys, for the Grizzlies, with a record of 3-7 over their last 10 games, they have been struggling. Wins hard to come by. We'll see if they can grab one tonight. And last season, we saw James Harden take on the role of acting point guard for his team. Even with the switch, he continued to pour in the points. But the real story.
The real story.
The Grizzlies look to take charge at the FedEx Forum, and we're going to bring it to you live from Memphis, Tennessee. And before the... Thanks so much, David. This is a player, when you're looking at your team and how you're playing in these early stages of the season, what are some of the things you're looking for? What are some of the compass signs you've got to read here?
Well, you're hoping to see tendency. You're hoping to see the culture, which means that your guys are getting to the gym early, that they're practicing, that what you tell them is shoot around, they're paying attention to during the game, that it follows through. A lot of it is more than X's and O's. It's about that culture, that winning culture, where you're doing all the little things. So you want to make sure that everyone is all dialed in, that they're sacrificing, that the team is the most important thing to them in the season. And you can tell that every day by how they practice, their routines, and then their effort on the court.
So sometimes early on it's more than just the wins and losses. That can be a little deceiving?
Yeah, definitely. The wins and losses are deceiving. Throw those out the window, because if you're building wins on bad habits, if you're building that castle on sand, so to speak, you're going to get knocked down when you get to play against a really good player. You're just building up extra confidence, thinking of yourself more than you ought to. But I had a great coach always tell me that if you worry about the process, the wins and losses will come. If you worry about the wins and losses, you totally lose control of the process, and all heck can break loose.
I like that. Well said. Here's the starting group for Houston. Paul and Harden, the star-studded backcourt. Trevor Ariza out there with Chi, and it's Capella in at the 5. Evans kicks to Gasol. Kicks it out to Parsons.
Oh.
Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Chi passes to Harden, and it's Houston with another.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here we go. Get it going.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Conley kicks to Gasol. 6 on the shot clock. On the wing, Evans, guarded by Harden. And another miss by Memphis. On offense, here are the Rockets. Good momentum, 8 straight points. There's the triple. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it.
Defense had nothing to do with that turnover. They're just fortunate. That's just plain sloppy passing.
Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Evans dishes to Conley. Gasol a screen. Back to Evans.
Wow.
Green left side. Tries again. And they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltending.
Yeah, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
So it's the Rockets now. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game. Oh.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now Now they're starting to rub it in, build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Gasol, a screen on Harden. Evans kicks to Gasol. Back to Evans. Lets it go with a 3. The shot, no good. And the Rockets take it the other way. Last time they met in Houston.
a huge margin of victory for them when these two teams squared off last, and they got scoring from up and down their lineup.
Yeah, and when your bench is putting up major points, makes the whole offense that much more difficult to defend. They went to blowout city.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis. Defeated by the Pacers in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
And if there's one aspect of the game that really stood out for me, it was the rebounding. Basketball is about possessions, and you saw a noticeable difference in terms of the effort both teams were putting forth.
Yeah, you have to make the effort to gain position. Keep position. Go harder after rebounds. None of that was happening.
Memphis moving it around. Clock at 6. On the wing, Green to the paint. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
And a quick review, looking at some numbers here for Mike Conley. Averaging about 18 points per, 7 assists, and 2 rebounds. And he has been passing the ball like a virtuoso. So that's what really stands out about these recent performances.
Hey, every symphony needs a conductor. He unifies his teammates, sets the tempo, and they make some sweet, sweet music.
They get it again. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one's on Evans.
Oh, man, and the 6'10" frame of Capella. I mean, when it's close inside, he's a huge threat to put the ball in the bucket.
That one is no good.
And we know that the Rockets are a team that invests heavily into using analytics. I mean, they have been on the forefront of data-driven basketball decisions for some time. Not a very consistent quarter for him in terms of his shooting.
The Rockets with another miss.
Look, they cannot leave him open like that. The D got away with one there.
Outside Conley. Outside Green. Conley with it and guarded by Capella. Nobody near Parsons. Fresh 24 from Memphis. Right side Gasol. Some solid D from Paul.
He's not especially strong near the basket. All the defense did was make their presence felt, and it was enough to make him feel uncomfortable releasing that one.
The Rockets shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. And he knocks down the first one. Well, you want to talk about a coach who's known for bringing offense to a team, then Mike D'Antoni is your guy. Widely regarded, Chris, as one of the best offensive coaches in the league and is the godfather, many say, of the 7 seconds or less style of play.
Yeah, you look up at how this team runs their...
啱啱係咩事？哦，係啊 ，Capella block 咗係咪？
Sets and pushes the tempo. It reminds you a bit of how the old D'Antoni Suns played. Certainly, whatever team D'Antoni coaches, they're going to have some entertaining and up-tempo play.
Kicks it out to Harden. And the 3 ball is...
見唔見到呢個？背後運球。
It's good. Harden's got 7.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any.
背後運球真係神技。
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And Clint Capella is going to pick up a foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Evans outside.
Down low, Mark.
Feeds to Conley. Shot to end this cold run.
Yeah, love the job they've done here to protect the paint.
And again, Memphis no good. Paul. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. 5 points in the game.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Good-looking screen by Gasol. Fires the 3. And it's Michael Conley with the 3. Conley's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. She passes to Ariza. Here's Chi, guarded by Green. From deep, Harden. The rebound by Gasol.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Another miss by Conley. Houston leading
可
by
以唔好咁
15. Lob pass to Capella. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Aggressive coming out of the gate here, guys. Wow.
Yeah, you got to love it. Everything's working. Offense, defense, already a big lead.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. Chris, you've been broadcasting as an analyst for the better part of a decade now. Talk about your process when you personally prepare for a broadcast, prepare for a game.
Wow, that's crazy. It is almost the better part of a decade. It doesn't seem that long. I can't believe I've been retired that long, but...
I know it.
Right? I can't... Wow, time flies,
I can't
man.
either.
I have to thank so many of the guys that I've worked with that have taught me kind of how to do it. But my process is kind of like a basketball game when I play. There's a scouting report. I look at the scouting report. I look at the stats for the season. I compare the two teams. I look at this if I was playing for Team A, what would we have to do, what would my role be, and then I look at it for Team B. I love coaching and management and looking at all those things, and so it gives me a chance to play all those roles and then come up with the game plan, and then from there I just try to make sure I kind of stick to the rules of commentating when we start the game and go from there. But my preparation is really to get deep into the numbers of each team, but then more importantly how they've been playing, that context of what I did as a player, and I know what the teams are going through along with all those analytics, and then kind of just let it fly, and hopefully the fans have fun watching it. But that's my process.
Paul outside. Houston moving it around. Stolen by Evans. Watch Evans. It's blocked, and he gets it back.
His shot hasn't been going in, and they will probably have to look for someone else to step up and provide for them.
喂，點解唔係傳俾哈登？
Passes to Chi. Lob pass to Capella.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up a little more sense of urgency.
The Grizzlies trail by 16. Here's Conley. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game. Goes back up. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
And now the first timeout call here for the Rockets.
Yeah, just hitting the reset button, a chance to kind of talk some things over.
And the chance to draw up a great play. I mean, this is a chess match at work.
Houston with a big group substitution here. Larry Nance is checked in for Clint Capella. Norman Powell comes in for Trevor Ariza. Hood's checked in for James Harden. And it's Rose in for Paul.
Whoa.
Stolen by Michael Conley.
Here it
And that's
is.
Evans penetrating over Hood. That doesn't go either for Evans.
Oh, man, still a goose egg for him in the scoring column.
誒認真咧？
Rose wide open. He shoots.
喂
Takes a three.
喂，
Now in the scoring column with that deuce. 1 for 2 this game.
And from the opening tip, they've just crushed it. Yeah, you see it now on the scoreboard.
Yeah, particularly on offense, where they've been completely in sync. Terrific first quarter.
A nice shot by
哇
Gasol.
And he knows how to make good use
Hello,
of his
you.
size in that low block. And Gasol's inside
Ui,
game
kaya
is
ha.
very refined. There's a smoothness to how he approaches it. The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Conley dishes to Gasol.
嚟嚟唔切，
Gasol with another miss.
Just not much success when it comes to
咩
shooting.
事咩事？
They grab their
哇！
own miss.
好彩我 grab 到呢個 own miss 啊！
It's Powell on the wing. And the pass to Chi. The kick out to Rose.
喂，
Drills the three-pointer.
任性㗎喎！
Rose has got his second bucket of the night.
You know, it's going to be tough to win when you give the other team second and third opportunities to score the ball.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Gasol. And it comes off the front of the rim. Rockets leading by 22. Chi passes to Hood. And the Rockets getting another bucket right there.
Yeah, off to a strong start here early. 6 points off second chance buckets.
Now here is Conley. They need this. That's good for
Ui.
Gasol on the assist from Conley.
Hola.
6 points for Marc Gasol.
And through the years, he's become very confident in...
I mean, that's a rugged play.
Goodness gracious. And now, I would say that's a special occasion for a slam right there,
well,
Kevin.
What kind of occasion you talking about? Why was he saving that one? My goodness.
Oh, it's an occasion for a poster because I love the athleticism, the creativity, a highlight we'll be seeing on repeat.
Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Gasol's got 8 points.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside. And that's the role they want for Rose, getting guys going through his passing, especially when he can find the rim.
Conley kicks to Gasol. And here's Evans outside, rebounded by Chi. Chi's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. And the jam by Larry Nance.
Now that was a sensational feed. He hit him right on the move.
Conley with it. 50. 4 seconds left in the first quarter. Good looking screen by Gasol. Green with a screen for Evans. Outside for Gasol. Misses off the right iron.
Pretty high percentage look with the D playing off him. Just couldn't knock it down.
Down low.
It's
blocked.
Okay.
Oh, that's blocked. And they get it back.
仲想點啊？想點啊你？
Back to Powell. He tries for 3. Gasol with the rebound.
喂
Gasol's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
好啦，冇錢啊冇。
Conley kicks to Green. Evans outside. Now the feed to Gasol and finished off by Gasol.
Yeah, and it doesn't take much elevation for Gasol to throw one down, of course, unless somebody's standing right in his way. That dunk is going to be easy money for him.
And so it's the Houston Rockets, finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
不過呢個 block 都幾黐線，一團成個人跳起擋喺佢面前，好恐怖。
And welcome back. It's been all one-sided so far through the first quarter as our second quarter gets... And here is Conley. And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. Taking a look at the Grizzlies. They've got Evans. Brandon Wright is out there with Martin. And it's Conley, and it's McLemore in at the shooting guard position. The Rockets shooting percentage, 59%. The offense is running smoothly. Powell for 3, drains it from beyond the arc. Powell's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for Houston. And for Memphis, they're shooting a rough 22% so far in this one. On the wing, Evans, guarded by Powell. Lets a floater go, and it's Evans getting it to go.
And how about the efficiency Evans has shown in the paint? Once he's got his position, he's looking to score.
Powell, that's good.
Yeah, I mean, he's been orchestrating all game at a high level.
And you see defensively, when they try to patch something up, he exploits a different weakness.
我覺得我要引入一個叫
Evans
TJ Rowan 嘅
outside for Martin. No good on the 3.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
2 points, that one goes. 8 points for Rose.
And you love to see Rose aggressively looking to score on the inside.
Now Conley. Dishes to McLemore. Outside Conley, just 5 to shoot. Jacks up a 3.
冚唔住可以。
Rebound, second chance shot, and the shot is long.
You can't be missing shots like that in the post. That'll get you a spot.
And that one drops.
咁你又
Rose has got 4
寫得
points
起
now in the
喎，
quarter.
He's been in control here tonight, helping them get in front with
彈
his
下
work
彈
from the
下
field.
喎。依家得分榜邊個？第一個係應該會。哦。
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
McLemore, the pass to Wright, lays it up off the glass. Wright's got his first 2 points of the night.
And the recognition of McLemore, a team-oriented player who is always looking to dish the rock.
Out to Nance.
哇！屌呢個 Lance 唔識3分。
Here's
Heroes.
Chi, guarded by Wright. And a miss there on the triple.
Fuck.
Well, it appears as though he has lost his touch a little after connecting on 2 in the first quarter.
And McLemore kicks to Conley. Right side Martin, over Nance. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel.
走步為例係咩
Just
事？
a moment to look back at how things were last season for this team as we look at
呢個
the
走步為例。
down for the Rockets.
And their offense centered around
有
the
啲好笑。
three-point shot. That was the guiding principle on every trip. Their first goal was finding an open look beyond the arc, getting that extra point every chance they
顏色
could.
喎。
And Memphis making a change here. Brooks checked in. Houston with a big group substitution here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Nance. Reza comes in for Norman Powell. James Harden, he's checked in for Rodney Hood. And Chris Paul
Martin
subbed
係
in
食
for
3分
Rose.
嘅，記得。屌佢老母！
Here's McLemore. It's rebounded by Houston.
喂！
Capella's got his 4th rebound in this one.
啊！
She passes to Harden.
老公，
Here's the 3. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
And they've done a great job
Good
knocking
find.
down those long-range shots here in the second, shooting just over 40% from downtown.
And Chris, when you see Harden coming down the lane at you, there is a very short list of players who can instill that much
哇！
fear.
屌你個
Pretty
Martin！
much him, Westbrook and LeBron.
Damn.
Each have their own style, and Harden's might be the most refined of all of them.
Well, that's why he gets to the line so much. His speed, his handles, his ability to pull back on the 3, his Euro step. When Harden gets going downhill like that, you just don't have an answer for him.
She passes to Ariza. The 3. Harden, no good. Poked away.
誒
Here's Chi. And the layup's good off the glass.
哇！
Chi's got 12.
Continuing to push the action and build this lead.
And you see he's not worried about what's on the scoreboard. He just wants to go ham each possession.
And Wright kicks to Brooks.
屌！
Sinks the triple. Brooks has got
喺佢出
himself
手
going
嗰下，我
on
已
his
經
first
知
points of the
拉
game
撚
on the
晒
deep
啦，
ball.
我真係。
Houston's gone 2 of 4 from 3-point range so
哇
far in the
哇
second
哇
quarter.
哇哇 ！Give me the ball, man！
Here's Chi, covered by Martin. Here's Ariza. Fires from deep. Hits it from 3-point range. Ariza's got his second
啊！
basket
啲晒
of the
3分
night.
越嚟越唔準
Reason
啦，
just
本
totally
身都有
broke
7成
down
嘅
the。defense, exploiting
掉七成。
any space they gave him off that pass.
越講出嚟我自己都知，越嚟越唔準。一成有乜撚
Memphis
嘢
moving it
事？
around.
依家都有6成2，黐撚線嘅都。
Right side Martin.
哇
Here's
屌！
McLemore.
完全
Quiet
你唔
so
接
far
block，
offensively,
我
searching
要
for his
block
first points of the game.
啊！
A
哎
shot wide
呀！
open. And again, the Rockets good for 2. The Grizzlies have gone 4
Block
of
唔
10
到
in the
啊！
second quarter from the field.
第3節又開始我嘅
Right with a screen on Paul.
偷球大計，
Conley dishes to Brooks.
想點啊你？喂，傳波俾 Martin 啱啦，
Outside
唔
Martin.
好再反傳。
5 to shoot. Brooks with a screen on Ariza.
What
Conley
the-
inside the line. It's rebounded by Houston. She's got rebound number 19 now.
喂
Incredible
喂
board
喂
work.
喂喂！
Brooks outside.
快啲傳俾
He kicks it to
Martin 啊！
There's the dish to McLemore.
喂，仆街 Martin！
wide open. He fires.
收
And
皮啦
another miss by
Martin！
Memphis. Houston's gotten half their shots from 3-point range to go down in the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown. Ariza with the bucket.
And they've just been so comfortable at both ends of the floor. I mean, you'd almost think they're playing at home.
Well, you hear that? No, you don't hear anything. They silence the crowd with this big lead. No sign that they're letting up.
Now here's Conley. Back to Martin, right wing. Now here's McLemore outside. The shot, no good. Good D by Harden. Capella, the pass to Chi. Ball outside. And another three for Houston.
The tenacity, the attention to detail, it's why these guys are in complete control.
Will they continue to
喂，起碼俾個 block 俾我啊！咁我下半場都易做啲啊，兄台。好尷尬喎，我依家。
McLemore with the ball. Still getting warmed up
好投3分啦，衝底線啦。
Brooks setting a pick for Conley. From deep, McLemore. Not gonna go that time.
Maybe he should look to pass the ball right now and get his teammates involved because right now his shot's not falling. He's ice cold.
Shoots the three. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
And the 6'8" Ariza, he's able to get it off over the outstretched hands of the defender.
And for Memphis, they're shooting just 29% in the second quarter. The offense is suffering. Outside Conley. On the wing, Brooks. Martin kicks to McLemore. To the wing right side. Conley inside the line. And so it looks like the... Grizzlies will retain possession here. Marcus all checked in for Martin.
哇，咁啊對上 Marcus 啦，認真咧喂，可唔可以唔好啊？黐撚線 Marcus C 位嚟喎，問 PF 嚟喎兄台，喂唔好搞。哇
Again, Conley missing.
Now, he doesn't look like himself right now. Nothing is going his way.
The shot's good from Paul.
Solid trip down the floor. The offense is firing on all cylinders.
They're really on their heels at this point.
Yeah, on both ends of the floor, Kevin. They've lost some confidence along the way.
居然 block 得起3分，快到。
你做咩？你做咩？我
Pass to McLemore.
夠膽傳俾佢，夠膽傳俾佢，我屌！
No one covering.
He seems to have just lost his touch. Only 1 for his first 5 here in the quarter.
She passes to Capella. Gasol with the steal.
Steal.
Tipped away.
傳波
And for Memphis, they're shooting a 25% from the field. Poor shot selection all around. Shots good by McLemore.
Well, after not making anything from the field in the first, I mean, he has really elevated his game this second quarter.
Lob pass to Capella. High to stuff the alley-oop.
Oh, man, and these shots are just the ones Capella makes on the regular. Just a highly intelligent offensive player.
屌你老味都唔應我。喂，
Capella's
15條友排企，排貴都唔知。
Conley kicks to McLemore.
好啦，呢個 right， 我哋交易你過嚟做內間嘅。
It's Brooks on the wing. Outside Conley.
快啲傳俾佢。
Gasol
原
setting
來
the pick
大空檔啊，大空檔啊！
Over Paul. And that one comes up a bit short.
It's clear this just isn't his night. I mean, if they're going to keep him on the floor, I think his best role would be to be a decoy.
The three from Harden.
完全空晒。
Again, it's the Rockets from deep.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan.
興奮啊！幾多分啊？20幾分，17分，17分都夠興奮嘅喂！你望多啲數據。
And is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
The Grizzlies shooting in the second quarter has been pretty iffy, down 32%. Gasol a screen. And McLemore kicks to Gasol. There's the screen. Conley with the three. Rebounded by Chi.
He has not recorded 1 point so far this quarter, which is nothing but bad news for his squad.
1:35 left in the first half. And it's Paul top the key. And at last they get one to fall. Paul's got 12 points in the game.
好計啦，我要上全場。
Paul's got a nice 5 of 6 shooting from the
好
field.
上全場。
Conley kicks to Brooks.
傳俾佢 right， 喂。
Right with a screen on Ariza.
傳俾佢啱啦。
Will it go? And right with the basket.
仆街！我望到唔係佢投入嘅。係有兩個人一齊將佢灌入去。
Wright's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
She passes to Harden. Wright with the double team.
Damn. 投球大計。
Brooks up on top.
He
feeds it to Conley. Hands it from downtown. Conley's got his second basket of the game.
And not his quarter, scoring-wise. Just 1 of 7 from the field.
God.
Here's Chi. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. There's the call. Memphis gets the foul. The Rockets have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point. And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Parsons checked in for Brooks. And it's Evans in for Ben McLemore. And Baamute's checked in for Houston.
我成隊唔變係咩事？
to Gasol. Pass to Evans. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Turnaround Jay, and Capella sends it back.
幹點解 Capella？ 屌！幹明明幹。
Here's Chi.
有單打
Go on a scoring rampage last game. And oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
And they make sure to get the last shot of the quarter there. Nicely done.
Yeah, clock running out. They stay poised and get the shot off just in time.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. The Rockets on top, running away with it. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime
The first
show.
half in the books. This is Ernie Johnson. This is Shaquille O'Neal. This is Ken Smith. Welcome back. Ken, as we break down the action. James Harden led the way in the first half. He ended up with 17 points and 1 rebound. Kenny, what'd you think about the Rockets?
I'll tell you what, James Harden has reached a new level offensively. It's the threat of the score, the threat of the pass, and the ability to completely control the pace of the game. He's also developed as a leader, the kind that younger guys can learn from and look up to.
And Shaq, let's get your input on the Grizzlies.
構圖差唔多咁樣好似
no wonder they
第一節同第二節。
no energy, no fight in the rebound battle.
跟住構圖
You
啦
gotta。pick it up. You got to pick it up starting now, or it's going to be
見到呢個
impossible to come back. Like the Pythagorean theorem, times 50, times 100, times 50, times 10. Impossible to figure out, Ernie.
That's it for halftime, as the second half is just about to get underway.
Bum, 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 bum.